Void Raiders is a fast and action-packed arcade top-down shooter with a sci-fi cyberpunk theme. I'm not really sure which to call it. Visually, the sprites and level design are well done, and the amount of level and enemy variation is quite high. Granted, I've only made it to level 6 as of so far, but there is a lot to look at, and I do mean a lot. So let me get this out of the way early. This game is visually busy, and it can get kind of difficult to keep track of what is going on the screen at times. So if you're not a fan of this, then you might not have a good time with it. The gameplay consists of shooting enemies and simultaneously not getting shot yourself while collecting specific items and then making a dash back to level exit. On top of that, the game gets progressively more difficult as the time goes on, something akin to each level has its own unique theme to it, and along with that, its own unique kind of creatures that inhabit it as well. So there's always something new and interesting to look at when you get to the next level. As I said before, I made it to level 6, and that's when I encountered the first boss. I'm going to assume it was. It had a lot of HP, it was in the middle of an area, and there was lots of enemies around. So it seemed like a boss to me. There's actually 3 bosses in the game, so I don't know if they're every 6 levels, and if that means there's 18 levels, or if it maybe rounds out to about 20 levels. I'm not exactly sure, but the baseline is that there's a lot of levels to go through. So, good luck. The game offers a few playable characters who have their own playstyle and limited skill trees that add some extra features to how the characters play. It's not that impressive, but it's there. The first character I'll mention is Goudron. She runs around with a shotgun and sword combo, and her special ability allows her to dash through enemies, and if you get a skill upgrade, it also does a lot of damage. Side note, her sword can freaking deflect bullets. How cool is that shit? The next character is Tina. She utilizes dual machine guns, not submachine guns, as her primary weapon, with an alternative area of attack effect that sprays bullets everywhere and increases her resistance to damage while she frolics in the masses of dead bodies. Also, it kind of reminds me of Louise from Bob's Burgers, but that's not the point. And then you have good old Boris. He's the marine type guy who loves to lug around a good old minigun that can shoot bullets and, when needed, shoots them even faster. Also, a little bit off camera, which I'm not going to show here, he can also shoot rockets out of his minigun. Dope, right? Throughout the levels, you'll be able to find what I would call item vendors, which you can buy passive items from to help you out along the way. You can also get the chance to purchase a passive item at the end of each level. Just one though, but you get an option between 3. That's fine. Most of the passives are along the lines of increased health or more damage, but there are more interesting items to acquire, like a drone that follows you around and frickin' shoots rockets. Yes. Great. On top of the standard levels you can run through, there are special levels that can be accessed during a run that require some resources collected on earlier levels. Yeah, remember those things you were picking up? So far, I've only encountered 2, and only been to one of them. From these special levels, you will acquire other special resources which are needed to upgrade your character's equipment, which will keep you alive longer, increase your armor, make you do damage, that kind of thing. The game does suffer a bit from things not being too distinct, I would say. What I mean by that is sometimes it's difficult to distinguish between where I was able to move and what was actually a wall. I also encountered some issues where enemies were able to shoot through objects that I wasn't. The game also constantly spawns new enemies throughout the level, so you'll have to clear a path you already took when you're making your return back to the exit or anywhere else in the level. I also had a few instances where enemies would spawn in the same room as me and often very close to me. Despite the few minor grips I've had with it, overall I'd say the game is really solid and a lot of fun to play, even if it is a bit tiring on the eyes. But it'll definitely give you many hours of gameplay, because you're going to need it. The game is quite difficult, and unless you're some kind of god, it's going to take you a fair chunk of time to beat the game in its entirety. Oh, and I forgot to mention that the game has a rad soundtrack. Alright, welcome to Void Raiders version 1.0. The game has just been released. Awesome. So if you didn't watch the 6-7 minute thing before, I'm not gonna go that much into detail about how the game works, but I'll explain things along the way. So I'm gonna pick my favorite character, Goudron, because I find her the most interesting to play as, because she has the ability to switch between her sword and her shotgun. So, I'm also going to pick up this ability right here. I have no idea what it does. And as you can see, you need certain resources from down here to upgrade your equipment. Yada yada, you level up, you gain skill points. Minimal skill tree, let's go. To give you a more in-depth feel of how the game works. Also, the loading is very interesting in this game, as you can see. So, standard procedure, walk forward and blow everything to goddamn hell, and try not to get yourself blown to hell along the way. It's also very prudent to, you know, try to use the terrain to your advantage, so take cover behind walls and whatever else kind of crap you can find. Right here is one of those special levels that you can go to if you have the proper resources. You'll need to collect them from various levels, so getting one on the first level is not that feasible, but there is an item that'll show up if you die here at the beginning that will allow you to access those levels a lot earlier. So these are the item vendors that you can find scattered around the level, and they will give you objects and such of your desires for a little bit of credits. And if you're ever low on credits and can't purchase one of those, you can always just grind some enemies because they do respawn. However, be mindful of the time up top, because as the game goes on, it actually gets a lot more difficult. So, grinding might not always be the best option, even if it means getting an item. An item might not outweigh the difficulty from just kind of walking around. Unless you get item drop increase. That might just be enough. Because yes, the game does get pretty crazy, you lose a lot of HP, and you start running out of ammo, except for Goudron here. Has a freaking sword. It's amazing. And what's even more amazing, she's like a fucking Jedi! Deflect the bullets right back at them. Use is a little bit, hit and miss sometimes, but, you know, it beats getting hit, and if you're out of ammo, it really works. I freaking love it. By far the most interesting character in the game. Also, I really hope we're getting more characters in the future. That would just be the icing on the cake. There is no minimap as far as I know, so try not to get lost in levels. Also, you get a nice little fun dizzy effect there. So at the end of the level, you get a chance to choose between 3 items to upgrade your character with, as long as you have enough credits to buy them. Yes. Apparently I can still buy this even though I don't have enough credits. Oh no, okay, I can't. Maybe this should have like something that's grayed out there so you know you can't buy it. I mean, you can look down here, but who pays that much attention? So why don't we go ahead and just grab more damage? Because I'm okay with that. We got a health upgrade on the last level, which is really good as this character because she doesn't have a whole lot of health. And oh jeez, sweet Christ, it's the fucking purple robot level. No! By far, this is the level I hate the most. And you'll start to see why eventually. Hopefully I'll be able to avoid it enough so you won't know why and you figure it out for yourself. God damn, these robots are a pain in the ass. Oh, good God. Okay. We're good, we're good. Let's just go find what we need to get and let's not worry about it. Oh. It just hurts my eyes so much. These guys were a real pain in the ass when I first started playing this game. And they still kind of are. Oh, okay. Let's get out of my life. Oh, you're not supposed to play. Okay, so we actually collect all the items. It's good to pay attention to the arrow down here so you know you can do a level. And not just wander around aimlessly like an idiot like I do. But yeah. Out of all the purple robot levels I've had to face so far, this one has been the least painful. And you know what? We're done with this level. I'm getting the hell out of here right now. Oh boy. So what do you got here? Increase range. Let's go for more critical chance. Why not? I feel pretty good about doing that. Oh cool, we got like the fuzz up here. These guys are a little bit like the purple robots, but they're not as bad, except you got these zerglings that rush you all the time. So that can get a little bit annoying, but they're not too bad. They don't really swarm you in large numbers. As far as I know, maybe they will when the difficulty increases. But they kind of keep you on your toes. Don't do too much damage. Okay, get out of here. I just love using the sword. It's great. Oh yeah, watch out for that guy. He does, like, pretty much an insta-kill. He does lots of damage. It's insane. Go, get out of here. I need more damage. Okay. Those guys also seem like, yeah, they do lots of damage. Okay. Okay, I gotta start paying a little bit more attention now. Because it is possible we can wake up here. This game is a lot of fun, really, it is. It's quite difficult. Oh shit. It is just one of those, you know, one of those games you can just pretty much play on a coffee break, I suppose. I mean, the games do last pretty long, but if you're not very good at the game, it is a coffee break game. Any game is a coffee break game if you're not very good at it. Oh, good, got here. Should not have stood so close to him because he will. I'm not exaggerating, he does do pretty much all of your health. Alright, apparently I chose poorly in my way to go. So hopefully we can just get out of this level soon. Finish him off for just because he's an asshole. That's what assholes get. The damage is fine. I would like to see maybe a little bit more health. But you know what, I will turn my nose up at basically free. Oh, that's just the exit. Okay, let's go. Ooh, generates, damage aura. Let's go with shields. I'm not sure how useful shields are, but a little bit of extra protection never hurts. So I want to go ahead and find one of those special levels. Actually, I want to know, is that the monastery? I don't know if that's a monastery, because I haven't been to the monastery before. No, it's the evil place. Been there. I feel like it's a Doom kind of throwback, but gives me a very big Doom vibe. So we can skip the whole level just by going there if we really wanted to, but I'm going to go ahead and pick up all the stuff I can, and then we'll go check out the old place after. Because at the end of an evil level, you do get a special item that you don't get with regular. And that is, one of them is the, whatchamacallit, the rocket drone, and the other one, I think, oh, the monastery. Actually, let's go to the monastery right now. Let's check it out. Prepare to kick ass. Hell yeah. If the game decides to load properly. So what are we dealing with here? What the? Okay, that's new to me. Oh. Oh god, these guys are awful. Man, these guys are really tough. Crap! Don't stand in line of fire. Oh, no ammo for this. That? Do you have a chainsaw? Okay. Start moving up a little bit. Grab that ammo. That's good. I got worried because the enemies are all like demons. I thought the demon was targeting me. Okay, I don't know where all that damage came from. Purchase item. Okay, that's fine. Magnet, not that useful, but you know what? It's an item. It may just save us if a health pack drops just out of reach. Okay, get out of here. Alright, so that was a little bit tough. That's what I mean, like, oh, crap. Things get kind of difficult. Sometimes you have no choice but to take damage. Let's get by those guys. Man, this is tough. I think we're managing it. I really like this level. This level is really cool. I wish I had this in the rest of the video, but man, I spent way too much time in it. For like 6 hours. 6 hours for that 6-minute segment. I suck at editing videos. That's why I don't do it often. It just takes forever. My CPU can't handle it. Wow, the sword is a great investment. When is a sword never a great investment? Tell me one time where you got a sword and you were like, man, I regret this decision. Yeah, that's what I thought. You'd never regret buying a sword. got stuff. I don't know if that was the level boss. I think there typically is a level boss who gives you some useful items. Or should have. No, maybe we missed him. Maybe he's around here somewhere. But I think I went everywhere. What's that in there? Let's go have a look around and see if we can find who this guy might be. Maybe he's not around. Maybe we are the guy. That was kind of a weird effect there. Oh, the damage. Oh, there we go. There's a special resource. We got one. Oh. Ooh. Yeah, don't run headlong into enemies, because they do a lot of damage, and you get no breathing room when it comes to that. So screw these Space Marine cultists over here, and let's leave the monastery. Yes, so a black market underground store gives you at least Blade Storm. All the HP to regen would be really good, but come on. Blade Storm, let's do it. And the boss. I didn't think we would actually make it, but we did. Sweet. So, other things down here, I'm not actually sure how to use those. Okay, don't, get blown up by crates. Very bad idea. Oh, Q? Oh, I see. It's really hard to see down there, because it's red and it kind of blends in with the things. I didn't actually know you could use those things before. I didn't know there was actual active items. That could have been really useful. Oh god, kill that boss. Alright, back up a little bit. Grab some ammo. Pull up. We don't really need health. This surprises me. I think we're actually gonna do it. Oh. Do it. Die. Whoa, okay, the boss is down. Yes, dismembered. Oh, I didn't have the achievements on. Crap. Oh man, a chest? Really? Sweet. Oh, just full of resources. I say that like it's a bad thing and I'm disappointed, but no, that's really great. That's really useful. Okay, we gotta do it. We gotta move on to the next level. When we get there. Tons of stuff. We're gonna upgrade good, hopefully. Target enhancer, crit multiplier, HP, crits. Let's go with energy regen, so we can use our sword a little bit more often. Alright, let's go. Item drops. More item drops. Yes, excellent. Ooh. So I guess the enemies probably get even more various, or numerous is the word I'm looking for, as the levels go on and as the timer increases. I wasn't sure about the quantity of enemies, but I know they definitely get more difficult. The old place, I don't feel like it. I've already been there once. Sound shrine. I don't have enough for sound shrine. No! Oh god, I can't see. What is a sound shrine? No. I hope we get enough to go there. Okay, you die. Okay, yeah. More. Ugh. Yeah, that's the guy that does all the damage. Alright, so let's go back to the menu. Let's check out our character, and what can we do here? Shield upgrade, armor upgrade, and headgear upgrade. I assume it just gives you more armor. Maybe it gives you more damage too, I'm not sure. Unfortunately, we can't upgrade anything. But we can get our last skill point. Awesome. And that completes the skill tree for Goudron. And that completes this video. So, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you liked what you see, I would recommend picking this game up. It's pretty good. It stands up well. If it's your kind of thing, I don't know. I like it. You might like it. If you like it, buy it. Why not? It's like $5 Canadian. Anyways, I'll see you guys next time. Take care. Man, this music's so good. Jukebox. Yeah. Yeah! This is the download button. The answer to that question is yes. You can buy the game, or buy the soundtrack on Bandcamp. So I will link that in the description. I'll see you guys next time.